Hey, just a quick video about a rainy day fund. So if you hear some weird shooting, we're at this like shooting place, a clay pigeon and rifle shooting, etc. So ignore that. But yeah, I want to talk about a rainy day fund. So this is an issue which has screwed me over in the past, and I see a load of people not fully understanding what a rainy day fund is for. So the first thing you need to really understand is that you shouldn't just save for saving's sake. You need to save to invest. And where a lot of people are going wrong is they save for freaking ever, and they never do anything with it. And that way, if you're just putting effectively cash under a mattress or in a bank account doing nothing, then you're getting absolutely eroded and destroyed via inflation, nominal inflation, and more in real terms, real inflation. So I have a friend, or I have a family member who, for example, has been saving for about 30 odd years. And this person, like, I've tried to have a chat, and it's like, why are you saving? You've got like freaking, like, if all their income stopped, they've got like 15-20 years worth of savings that they can live off, and they're both in their sort of 75 years old. So but hey, horses for courses. So the way I look at a rainy day fund is that it's all depending on your risk. Okay, so typically a rainy day fund is there, so if you have a crisis, let's say you lose your income streams or stream, you need to get back on your feet. But these days it doesn't take forever to get back on your feet. Worst case scenario, it could take you a year to get back on your feet. Let's say your business went bust or whatever. It may take you a while. So if, let's say, you are like this family member who has zero risk, you have basically two pensioners, pensions coming in, they have like epic amounts of savings, like 6 figures worth of savings. Like, why are they still saving money? Like, yeah, so you don't really need that much of a rainy day fund. So if you have zero risk in your life, you don't need more than 3 months worth of monthly outgoings. Hopefully if that makes sense. So if you're someone with an extra bit of risk, let's say you don't have much savings, let's say you have a job, let's say, that's what most of the population, hell, most of the world, you got a job. It's probably worth having 6 months of a rainy day fund. So let's say your outgoings per month are 1,500 quid, or let's call it £1,000 a month in outgoings. Well, you need just have 6 grand just sat in a bank account just in case shit hits the fan. Because yeah, I mean, it shouldn't take 6 months to get a new job though. But and the other thing is that the reason why it is good having a rainy day fund is because, let's say your boiler breaks or your car breaks down, you need a new engine, you need a new whatever. Where people end up in a downward spiral of death is that they end up, they're like, shit, I don't have a spare 2 grand, and they have to go to Wonga.com or other heavily stupid lending companies out there and get a payday loan. And then when you end up taking a loan of like 500% APR a minute, you are screwed. So yeah, that's why. So that's one of the main reasons. So, and when you get into bad debt is hard to get out of, because compounding interest is working against you. Now, here's the thing: if you're a business owner, like myself, etc., or just a small one-man band or woman type business, you have high levels of risk, especially if you have one business and it's you. So I would highly recommend just having 12 months worth of capital, of outgoings stuck in a bank account somewhere. And that is for, yeah, when shit hits the fan. Now, here's the thing, here's why it screwed me over in the past. Once I got, 6-12 months of savings, well, rainy day fund saved up, and I was just staring at that, and the investor part of my brain just went nuts, because I was like, I have this chunk of money sat in a cash bank account doing frig all, doing nothing. And then the investor part was going, you need to make the money work for you. You need to make it, you need to turn that, and you need to make 10, 20, 50% ROI on that. And the thought of having it sat there doing bugger all just hurt me. So what I ended up doing is I then plunked all plonked all of my rainy day fund into some investments. So some were illiquid investments, which meant I couldn't get it back out, and some were liquid. And then guess what happened? I overstretched myself, and I had a liquidity problem, so I had to pay for something, and then I just didn't have the spare cash to do that. So I then got in a bit of a pickle. So here's just my personal take. You don't have to obviously adjust this to your own circumstances, but if you have, let's say if you're a business owner, have 12 months worth of a rainy day fund, but don't put it in a bank account, put it into an asset, an investment which is liquid, something which you can pull it out within a week. So for me, a trading account is perfect because I can then grow it every day, every time I'm trading. And if I need to pull it out, it takes 3 to 5 working days. So that's just me. Yeah, don't put it into Bitcoin or a house or even worse, a business, because they are the most illiquid things ever. So yeah, your rainy day fund should be about the amount of risk that is exposed in your life. Just my thoughts anyway. Anyway, hope it helps. Cheers.